Welcome back, friends. In today's session, we're going to learn how to create a form in Canva that collects data. Yeah, you heard me right. So what I've got here is a page that is 8.5 by 11. And I'm going to come on over here to my apps. And in my search bar, I'm going to search for an app called Jotform. And this is what it looks like right here. I'm going to click on it, and you might have to accept terms and conditions. So I'll just say open. And you'll notice down at the bottom here, it says connect your account. So before we go any further, I'm just going to quickly connect my account and I'll be right back. Now, it doesn't cost anything to use Jotform, but there is a basic plan that is free. And of course, with any basic plans, you don't get all the bells and whistles, right? So it's up to you whether you want to upgrade or not. But if we take a look at the sections here, there's a section for templates. So they have pre-made templates. And of course, you can also create your own form down here. And there's a section here for the forms that you are currently using. I'm just going to go over to templates, and I'm going to place a template on my workspace just so that we can take a look at what that might look like. So there's one here that's for an RSVP. I'm going to use this template right here, so it'll place it right on my workspace. And you'll see that it takes up most of my space, and you can design around this form as well. So if you wanted, you could add a background there. We can actually go back up to elements, and let's add a background. And I'll just place that as my background like that. I'm going to double click that, and I'm just going to see if I can make it a little bit larger, just so that I can move it to the side so that we can see the champagne bottle a little bit. All right, so there it is there. And here is that form. Now to preview it and test it out, you'll notice that there's a bubble there that says double click to interact. So we're going to double click, and you'll see that we can now add a name, and we can fill out the form. So why don't we go ahead and let's test it out. I'll just type in my name, type in a fake phone number. I will type in a fictitious email. And it says, will you be attending the party? So I'll say yes. I'll say for, and I will click the submit button. Now you'll notice that there'll be down below the branding for the form, which is Jotform. And if you want to remove that, of course, you have to upgrade, right? That's how they get you. But you know what? Overall, this is a great app to use. I'm going to click on the submit button, and that will submit the form. Now, how do you actually get the data? Well, let's go back to the app section. Let's go back to Jotform, and you'll remember that there was a section here for my forms. So here's the form that I was using, and down below we'll notice here you've reached your form limit, and now I have to upgrade my account. But if we click on the upgrade your account, that will take you to your account where you'll see the data. So I'm just going to log so that we can take a look at that data and what it looks like. I'll just click on my forms, and here it is. So I'll just click that so we can see the submissions. And here is the response. So now you have all that data collected that you can use for ordering food or what have you. So here it is right here. Now I'm going to go back to the home page, And I'm actually going to delete all the other forms that I have here. And I'll move those to the trash because I don't want them anymore. And I'll go back to Canva. I'm going to refresh my screen here. And that should actually refresh my Jotform as well. So let's go to the Jotform app again. Here it is. And now you'll see that I have the option to create a new form because I have deleted all the forms that I weren't using before. So this is actually a pretty nifty app. I recommend it 100%. And I'm not an affiliate of Jotform. I'm just saying I really, really like it. And it's a great way to collect data if you have a party and you need to know your RSVPs, or maybe you need a contact form placed on your website. And the thing is, they have some really great templates in here that are pre-made, and you can also create your own if you can't find a template that works for you. All right, so the final question that you're going to have is, well, what do I do with this now that I have it on my workspace? How do I share it? And the answer is very, very simple. You would share it like you would any other live public link or template. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to just move it to the side here. And let's go over to share. Let's go over to public view link. So it on my Canva, this is where it is right here. If you don't see it here, because these are the links that I use most often, you can just click the see all and just search for public view link. And here it is right here. We're going to create a public view link. So I'll click the purple button here, and a public view link. It's not a template that people can edit. Per se, it's just a link like a Linktree or like a web page that they can view, but they cannot edit. So I'm going to copy the link right here, and I'm going to bring another browser in front here. And in my URL there, I'm going to paste that public view link. And so here it is. Anyone that you share the public view link with does not have to log into Canva. They can just receive the link, receive your message, and then they can fill out the form like we did previously. You see it's opening up so that we can fill it in. And when they're done, they can hit the submit button. And then that data is going to go to the site for Jotform where you create an account. And then you can view the data and download the data and do whatever you need to do with that data. And that's pretty much it. If you learned anything in this tutorial, don't forget to press that like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. You want to see something else? Let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to put your request on a list for a future tutorial. Bye for now.